Senior Community Services help seniors maintain their independence. We help them remain in their own homes and in their own communities for as long as possible. We are privileged to provide these programs to seniors and their caregivers in our communities that we serve.
Senior centers are a very important community vocal point, and the purpose of all our centers is to help people age gracefully in place and enjoy the life after retirement, and to find a purpose and a niche and a place to share with other people. The center directors will do programming of interest to each site, but it always includes classes in health and wellness, which would include blood pressure and the foot clinics. There's an exercise class which would include everything from aerobics to biking and hiking. Exercise has become very popular lately, as well as all the social events, which include all your card clubs, pinochle, cribbage, you name it. It covers, they include anything that would be of interest to people and to make them feel welcome.
The activities are beyond imagination. You know, they have bridge clubs, they have woodworking, they have painting. Yesterday we had a luncheon and that for the ladies.
The value that the Senior Center holds for me, and I expect it's true for those other people who participate, is developing friendships, acquaintances, understanding, learning.
I teach here, I volunteer here, and you can't imagine how much I enjoy coming here. I've been coming here since it's opened, and there's always some activity, somebody to meet you.
They can't do enough for you. They're wonderful.
It's friendly, it's a chance to get out.
Medicare Health Insurance Counseling is an opportunity for Medicare beneficiaries and their families, most of them are seniors, to get help with Medicare questions and answers to issues. We provide education and assistance to empower them to have the best information possible so that when they go to purchase a supplement or a Part D plan, maybe from an agent, that they know the questions to ask. The Navigating Medicare class has been our most popular and the one that folks are looking for because we go through and we navigate through the Medicare adventure. We have 40 volunteers on our roster. Those volunteers come from many different backgrounds and with many interests and skills and talents. Many times they work together in a team, especially if it's a complex issue for a client, so that both are learning as well as both can troubleshoot to come up with ways to resolve the issue that they're working on.
It's fun work, and you can see that people are happy and appreciative of the information you're giving them.
I will have clients that will come in that have bags full of information that they have collected. They're totally confused basically because there are so many options available to them. If we can eliminate a few in that bag and understand the various programs that are out there and what plans are under those programs, they do leave with confidence that they can now make the choice.
I don't think there's anything else that even comes near this as far as being able to provide the information that people need. Social Security gives them something, the various insurance companies give them something, but nobody puts it all together and gives them a way to look at it to make the decisions as to what is best for them.
It is very rewarding to see that comfort level that the senior has when they have all the information.
HOME stands for Household and Outside Maintenance for Elderly, and HOME helps seniors remain independent in their home for as long as possible by providing the services that they're no longer able to do. And those services are usually house cleaning, laundry, grocery shopping, minor repairs, painting inside and out, lawn mowing, snow removal, and raking and window washing.
Well, I think it's a very good program. I have many friends not in Richfield, and the ones that are in Ramsey County, they never heard of such a thing as the home program. And they can't imagine being able to call up somebody and telling them what you need.
We have a paid staff that helps with the homemaking, maintenance, and repairs. We have an independent contractors who do the snow removal and mowing, and then the raking and window washing are usually done by volunteers.
And then they painted inside and put on wallpaper and things in many of the bedrooms and bathrooms upstairs. And they always have helped with things to do with cleaning. We needed cleaning all the time. And then sometimes they would help to replace windows and things. If you want some odds and ends of things done inside your house or outside in the yard, give them a ring. They'll do it less expensively and very well.
A lot of older people don't know where to turn for services, and as things start to happen in their lives that aren't the most positive, health concerns or their financial needs, they find that they don't know where to turn. And so our staff of licensed social workers helps them find the resources and services that they need. Senior Outreach employs licensed social workers, so they're experienced and of course very well educated, and they have close ties with many community organizations. In addition to working with older adults, we work with their caregivers, since over 90% of the help that's given to older adults to help them stay independent is provided by their family, friends, and neighbors. So these informal caregivers are very important in supporting an older adult in the community. We have support and education groups that we provide.
One of the things that I've valued a lot are the support groups that I've found. There's one in Eden Prairie that has a combination of both a place for me to talk to other caregivers, but also a place in the same building for Al to go and meet other people who are getting care.
I first contacted Senior Outreach after I was, it was recommended to me by our church secretary. And so I called Creekside and talked with the person here they recommended to me, and then they came over. One of the representatives came over to our house, and that person has been stuck with us ever since, and she knows more about this than any other person I've ever seen.
Without Senior Outreach, I don't know how we would have gotten through this past year of all the difficult choices and situations we had to make. And I'm sure the choices we would have made would not have been the same ones we did now, and would not have been as good for our family situation as they were.
I couldn't recommend it any more highly to anyone for what they've given to us.
We're very excited about a new program that we are doing in collaboration with Independent Home Living. It's a high-tech and high-touch program. It meets the needs of caregivers wherever they are, if it's at their desk at a computer at 10 o'clock at night.
With 1 in 4 Americans being a caregiver, we needed to start looking at different models to reach caregivers and their loved ones to get the kind of help that they need. So Independent Home Living had been working on a website, and basically a way to empower caregivers by delivering resources and tools and knowledge through the web.
When my coach told me about the caregiver website and we went online and set up the whole website, it was amazing. We got everybody signed up with their emails. We created a calendar. It would be a blast email. They would all get an email notifying them that there was a new journal entry. So I could write one entry that kind of brought everybody up to date if I had just visited him or if there was a change in his needs.
The idea of having a way to coordinate all the services that I need in terms of caregiving is really important, and I'm starting to understand just how important it is.
And it also created a documentation for us that when we went to the doctors, when he needed neuropsych valves, we had a history of what we had been going through with him. I could print off the calendars and print off the journals, and we had the story. And that was super important to make sure he was getting the right care.
SCS looks forward to a bright future. We ask for your help and support as we go forward in supporting families and their caregivers in the coming years.